Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Introducing the starters for your Atlanta Hawks! At forward, 6'8" from Missouri, number 5, Damari Carroll! At guard, 6'7" from Creighton, number 26, Kyle Korver!
We're broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take the hardwood here at the Phillips Arena. Last game for the Nets, a loss to Portland. And they lost it by a single point. Just one more possession or one less bad shot away from a different result. Those really sting.
Kevin, that was really a tremendous effort. I mean, I thought they were coming all the way back. What a great fourth.
Let's go. You're up.
My time.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Deron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And a moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood is... We'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Russell. Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day. Couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know because of that he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. The strategy included running the offense through Rain Man. Coach wants him to...
And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Russell.
And on a personal level for him, that's a basket that you remember for the rest of your life. Your first NBA points.
You remember yours, I'm sure, don't you?
No doubt.
Well, I don't remember mine. I was actually being dragged around the court and had a miserable night. 2 of 17. I do remember those statistics. But I think in this case, it will be a memorable first bucket for him, and he's got tremendous potential. Let's hope that he realizes it throughout his career.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Atlanta making a switch here. Payne's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Jelatovich is checked in. He hits the second from the line. 1:20 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Cephalosha. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And Bazemore kicks to Cephalosha. Here's Bazemore. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Thabo Cephalosha good for 3. Cephalosha's got his first 3 points of the game.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Atlanta leading by 5. Russell to Bazemore. Bazemore off a pick from Russell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
The Nets brought in a lot of talent before last season, and even though they had the big-name stars starting, they were actually a very deep team.
He's off on the first. Guys, as you said, the Nets stars got a lot of the attention, but they would go to the bench often, and Steve, it would pay off for them.
Well, they were second in bench minutes played last year and also top 5 in points off the bench. So, you know, this was a deep roster, and it really came through for them.
Jack dishes to Teletovic. There's a good screen. Anderson kicks to Teletovic. Trying to find Jack. He's got it now.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Atlanta again missing. Anderson outside. Pass to Lopez. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hawks ahead, up.
This Friday night, January 30th, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers take on Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks. Make sure to catch it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance? The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Hawks lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. Number 1, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. The Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll. And it's Teague in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Bogdanovich. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
No, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Russell, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Now we have a chance to check out some of the numbers for Darren Williams. 14th in assists. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And how about he's put on, Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, if you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
Out to the right wing. Here's Russell. The offensive rebound. Here's Carroll. Open jump shot off the mark. Nets trail by 9, and even 3-on-3 break. Garnett the pass to Williams. Johnson outside. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Well, you remember when Darren Williams first got to the Nets, it was kind of a bare cupboard on that roster, and now a totally different story. He doesn't have to carry this team because he has so much more help.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Williams dishes to Lopez. Pass to Bogdanovich and stolen by Horford. 3 on 3. Here's Korver. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. 4th, Brook Lopez.
And there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively, face up or back to the basket. They can get it done.
And that's what makes that list so intriguing to me, Steve, just how varied it is in terms of technique each of those big men use. I mean, you could fill a textbook by taking a little piece of each of their games. I mean, they all do something different and unique and do it well.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Damari Carey.
Darren Williams has really good size and strength at the point guard spot. And once he gets a step on a guy, it's hard to push him off his line.
Need more than that, son.
Doing what I can, Coach.
A rate of 77%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kemp.